What's going on, guys? Playbox here, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. In this one, I want to go through what I believe is going to be the best team that you're going to possibly want to use for this upcoming Legends Battle Royale. Actually, now that I think about it, you can only be using one team, but you can pretty much mix and match different variation of the said team. And I'm talking about the Legends Powerful Opponent version. Obviously, they want to continue with this campaign of powerful opponents, so they're going to be dropping a Legends Battle Royale powerful opponent, which is going to be starting by the time you're watching this video, most likely right now. I don't know why they're starting it like one day before PvP maintenance. They could have just like tied it all together, but they decided to drop it one day before, which is September 6th. So for this one, you can only be using powerful opponent units. The last time we had this Legend Battle Royale, I believe, was only extreme units. This one is powerful opponent. The biggest shocker in this whole thing for this Legends Battle Royale is that for whatever reason, your units are not fully maxed out 14 stars, which is just stupid. It's just so dumb. Like, why would you hold this Legends Battle Royale if you're not gonna just completely max out all the stats? Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. Once again, promoting this game mode for absolute whales, obviously. It just makes no sense to me. For the longest time, they've just made this Legends Battle Royale 14-star units all around, and all of a sudden they just decided to not do that. It's just dumb. But yeah, you can only be using powerful opponent teams. So let's just go straight into the team that I'm gonna be most likely using. And it's gonna be this one here. Let me just go to party formation. It's gonna be this one here. Tapion on the leader slot with the tag androids and Cell. Android buffed by Goku Black and Fusion 13, while Cell is being Zenkai buffed by the Android 21. Now, this is a very quick disclaimer, by the way. This upcoming Legends Battle Royale is just going to be filled with tag androids. If you don't have the tag androids, you're going to be at a severe disadvantage right off the get-go. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure most people are going to be running these tag androids with Cell, and most likely Tapion. What you can do, this obviously is not a full color wheel. If you really want a full color wheel, I'm going to show you a different team. This really hyper focuses on Zenkai buffs for the two damage dealers, which is the droids and the Cell, right? And then Tapion for the support, and semi Rising Rush Control with the sub count reduction. But if you want to actually go in with the actual Rising Rush Control unit, you could opt to actually swap out the Tapion for Revival Frieza. Or you can, if you want, I believe Revival Frieza actually does buff powerful opponents straight up. Let me just double check. Yeah, he does actually just buff powerful opponents straight up. So you can honestly just get rid of one of these Zenkai buffs. Let's get rid of this guy here. And then you can actually just put back Tapion. Where is the Tapion? You can put him back here, and that would work out well. You have an extra blue unit to cover your color wheel, and then if you want to go even further and actually get the full color wheel, you can remove this guy and put in a green unit. The best green unit for powerful opponent would most likely be Goku Black and Zamasu. They don't have another strong green unit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have it filtered by powerful opponent, by the way. So yeah, there's not really much there. Majin Buu, Beerus, Broly, they're not that great. This green Broly is okay, but I wouldn't really consider him. So Zamasu and Goku Black is definitely going to be your top pick for that. And just looking at this, I think this would most likely be your best option as a full color wheel. Let me just go through this real quick. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. So if you don't have, we can go through some alternatives. If you don't have the droids, which I'm guessing a lot of people might not have, your second best option for a red unit would most likely be CMZ, Corrupted Merge Zamasu. Or even Bojack. Bojack could actually be a good option as well, because he can still fulfill his role, right, to be a tank unit, and that Awaken card can still deal some pretty good damage. Goku Black Zenkai is really not that great, so that's unfortunate if you don't have any of these two, right? So that's three solid options for red units, but if you have the tag androids, you definitely want to build your team around them. For blue units, Revival Frieza, like I said, is your main go-to option. Very good. Broly is a very good option as well. He just got his platinum equipment, works very well. And then Kid Buu as well. Whereas the Kid Buu as well, he got his platinum equipment, so he can work out as well too. If you want to go for a fully blast-oriented setup with this, you can really go Kid Buu. I guess you would honestly want the androids because they are more blast heavy, since most of the time you're going to be with the 17. And then purple, Blastoise in purple, maybe go with Zenkai Zamasu. That would actually work out. Not really much other purple options in terms of a blast-oriented unit. So there's that. You really want to kind of have these staple units like Frieza and Tapion. Those two are kind of staple units on this option because they provide, like I said, that Rising Rush control. Tapion has a semi-Rising Rush control because he'll still end up dying, right? But he offers good support and obviously that dead damage. So those two, you really kind of want to have them on your team as staple. I would say as real core units, it's going to be the androids and Tapion or Revival Frieza. Those 2 or 3 units, I guess, are you really want to have those 3 units, right? You can even just run the Revival Frieza and Tapion together. That way you have even more of like Rising Rush control. But I would just use one of the other. I would use one of them, not both of them. And if you run the setup, Revival Frieza, Droids, and Cell, they have very, very good Dragon Ball manipulation. Revival Frieza destroys, I believe, 2 on his second main ability. The androids obviously destroy 1 every time you switch over to Android 17, I believe up to 2 times, or 2 or 3 times. And then Cell, whenever you cover change, you destroy Dragon Ball, I believe it's also up to 2 times. So a lot of Dragon Ball destruction there, which is it can get annoying very, very fast. So yeah. Other yellow units, the only other yellow unit that comes to mind, oh yeah, you can actually pop this free-to-play Cell, who's actually a very good support and a blast-oriented unit. So if you don't have Tapion, he would most likely be your next best thing as a yellow unit. But if you have high stars, I don't, but if you have high stars, you can obviously run the full power Frieza, who works pretty well as well. Has that Dragon Ball destruction. You can tie him in very well with the lineage with Revival Frieza. And now that I think about it, you can actually just build a Lineage of Evil team just straight up, because most of the Lineage of Evil units are also powerful opponents. So you can just pop in there. Where's Zenkai First Form? Should be somewhere here. Yeah, Zenkai First Form to supply you the blue cards, and there you go. You can even just toss in the androids on the leader slot there. Swap them there, like, hello, can I, yeah, like that. And you can just run a pretty nice Lineage of Evil team. I don't have the green, gold, and Frieza, but oh, the green, gold, and Frieza is not actually powerful opponent, so you would not be able to run him, unfortunately. So there's that. And then going through the list, purple, I just saw him near the corner of my eye. Purple Jiren is also a decent option. He just got his platinum equipment as well, so you can obviously utilize him. And also, I forgot to mention this, but Android 21 is definitely going to be a mainstay on your team because you want an HP buffer. But if you're going to mix and match and not have one of the tags that she buffs, which is, I believe, Androids in region, let me just double check. Androids are region. If you're going to mix and match a team like that, then you might as well just go in for the yellow Broly because he buffs HP for powerful opponents. So he's definitely going to be your main HP buffer. But like I said, if you have a Android/Future setup, then going with Android 21 would be a better option because she does provide the Zenkai buff that you can give to the team, right? So other than that, there's really not much else to go over. Like I said, the setup, let me just leave this without saving. This is really the setup that I'm going to be using. It works really well in PvP, just going up against top ranked teams. So it should work pretty well against the other powerful opponent teams. So that's going to be pretty much it. It's unfortunate because you're going to just be seeing a bunch of androids running around. And if you don't have them, they're at a disadvantage. In addition to not having fully maxed out stats, which is, again, just so stupid, but it is what it is. So hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.